Welcome to another episode of Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More, Work Less. Hi, my name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock the potentials and guide them to succeed. Today on Unlocking the Mind, we talk about another cognitive bias. And the reason why we have this show is so we can better understand how our minds work, how we can make better decisions, how we can build stronger relationships, and sometimes avoid certain cognitive traps. So for today's cognitive bias, we're going to be talking about the social comparison bias. So what exactly is the social comparison bias? Well, let me ask you this question. Have you ever compared yourself with anybody else? I'm pretty sure your hands went up. I for sure have. But have you ever felt dislike or competitiveness just because you feel or think or believe that somebody is physically or mentally better than you? Well, I'm pretty sure you kind of thought that too. And it's nothing to do with what they're saying, with nothing to do with what they're doing. It's just all of a sudden you just have this feeling that, that person thinks they're better than me. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to compete harder. I'm just going to show that person how I'm actually more superior or better than that person. And then you start having this competitive mentality. Well, that is the social comparative bias, which is basically the tendency to have feelings of dislike and competitiveness with someone that is seen or believed to be more physically or mentally better than oneself. And it has two-pronged effects. One, it could be positive, and the other one could be negative. One, as I mentioned before, it might actually motivate you to go and work harder. It might actually inspire you to go and work even more than what you were doing before. And then get you to achieve more and more goals so that you can use it as inspiration, as motivation, as encouragement to do more and to achieve more. But on the other side, if you're surrounding yourself or you're comparing yourself with people that are way, way, way higher than you, and all of a sudden all you can feel is envy and jealousy and all these other negative feelings that stop you from actually pursuing forward, then that's not a good thing for you. So therefore, you need to surround yourself with other people who are like-minded, who have that drive to succeed, that drive to grow. And you can push each other, you can motivate each other, you can inspire each other. And from that perspective, the social comparison bias is actually work for your favor. There's a saying that if you always want to, let's say, become a real estate investor, and you thought that you've done very, very well by having one property, and then all of a sudden you join this group where everybody else is also real estate investors. And then every single month you do a comparison or you do a follow-up saying, oh, how many properties did you look at? Or how many properties did you buy this month? And everybody goes, oh, this person got 2, this person got 5, this person got 2, this person got 3. And you sit there, well, I still got the one that I got before. The next month you go, hey, how's everybody doing? And everybody else goes, oh, I got 2, got 5, got 3. And you're still sitting there saying, oh, I still got the same one as before. More often than not, you're going to start elevating your game because you're comparing yourself to everybody else. And you go, you know what? I need to up my game. And then finally, next month, you go, oh, I bought 2 more properties. And you're starting to level the playing field. So that's how social comparison bias actually works in your favor. But again, if you're putting yourself in an environment where everybody else is, let's say, below you, you're going to feel, oh, I'm better than everybody else. I don't need to grow. You're going to stop being motivated. Right? So therefore, you need to find that right group and have that right selection so that you can have that social comparison bias work for you. Now, in the general sense, there is that tendency for us to not like people just because we feel that they're better than us. And if that's the case, and if you've experienced that yourself, this is a tip for you to actually get other people to like you. And that is to downplay your strengths, downplay your physical attributes that's allowing you an advantage, or downplay your intelligence, or downplay your mental advantage. Not to the point where it's very, very obvious that you're downplaying it, but just be a little bit more humble. And as people get to know you, as you already get people to like you a little bit more, then start revealing some of your strengths, and then see how the symbiotic relationship is actually going to be working towards you, and then you can see how much you can actually reveal. So that's one way of kind of mitigating the risk of social comparison bias from somebody else onto you by downplaying it, being a little bit more humble, and not revealing everything else at the same time. So That is social comparison bias. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, go back and watch some of my other Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More Work Less. And also, if you like this show, we have a lot of other shows, the Peak Potential Success Show, the Mastermind Bites, and also the Make More Mind Bites that's up every single week on this channel. Thank you very much for your support, your likes, subscriptions, your follows, your comments. I love seeing those comments, and I can't wait to see the comments for this one as well. So until next time, today is the day to lock your peak potential. We'll see you later.